You're at Comedy Central. Coming up at 10 o'clock, watch Mystery Science Theater 3000. At noon, it's the Saturday Night Live Mother's Day special. And at 2 o'clock, don't miss the Marx Brothers and Animal Crackers.
Mystery Science Theater 3000, show 503, reel 1.
In the not too distant future, next Sunday AD, there was a guy named Joel, not too different from you or me. He worked at Gizmonic Institute, just another face in a red jumpsuit. He did a good job cleaning up the place, but his boss didn't like him, so they shot him into space. We'll send him cheesy movies, the worst we can find. He'll have to sit and watch them all, then we'll monitor his mind. Now keep in mind, Joe can't control where the movies begin or end, because he used those special parts to make his robot friends. Robot roll call Cabot, Gypsy, hi girl, Tom Servo, Crow. You're wondering how he eats and breathes and other science facts. Then repeat to yourself, it's just a show. I should really just relax. For Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Oh, what are you guys doing? You're supposed to be helping me crunch numbers for that navigational plot thing.
I'm not going back, Jim.
Oh, come on, not this again. You guys have been waiting.
I'm in love, Jim.
Oh, you? Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Satellite of Love. I'm Joel Robinson. If you haven't already noticed, my bots, Tom Servo and Crow, seem to be obsessing on the Elias Sandoval episode of Star Trek.
I like it here on Omicron Ceti 3, Jim.
It really is wonderful here, Captain Kirk.
5 seconds to commercial sign. Can I be of any help, Joel?
No, I just have to get them mad, and then they seem to snap out of it. You're incapable of feeling loved, Spock.
I would not say such things if I were you, Jim.
You belong in the circus, Spock, right next to the dog-faced boy.
That's enough, Captain.
We'll be right back.
Give us a kiss.
Hi, I'm Bill Maher, and this is Bessie. Bessie's a cow. You probably think cows feed a lot of people, but the truth is they starve more people than they feed. By ruining the environment and grazing land, and in India, walking down the street is a god, well, some poor slob starves in the gutter. Sacred cows, they look sweet, but they're dangerous. I don't think we're not on to you, Bessie, if that is your name.
Watch Politically Incorrect tonight at 8 p.m. here at Comedy Central.
Foster Brooks, the man who left Johnny Carson speechless.
I have a very good reason for being loaded tonight. I've been drinking all day.
America's lovable, tipsy, funny man.
When the doctor was giving me my physical, a checkup.
Available on video for the first time only by calling the number on your screen.
My wife is from Buffalo, just outside of Rochester.
Great family entertainment.
I had one brother-in-law went ice fishing one day, brought home 200 pounds of ice. His wife fried it, and they both drowned. I like that. I got a boot. I hit it right in the middle.
The master of nightclub comedy will delight you with the funniest video ever. Now here's how to order. Call the number on your screen and ask for the Foster Brooks video for only $19.95 plus $4.95 shipping and handling per tape.
A special offer from Carnation.
I guess my experience wasn't so different from most new moms. When I decided to use a formula, the free sample supplied by my hospital was the first one I considered. I also looked into formulas for myself, and I spoke to my doctor. My final choice was Carnation Good Start. It's different from other leading formulas. Good Start's protein is specially processed into smaller pieces to make it gentle, easily digestible. And no formula is more nutritious. Ask your doctor. And remember, breast milk is best, but Good Start's made to be gentle. gentle for you.
Prepare for your new baby today. Call 1-800-538-8400 for your mom-to-be planner, including a booklet on infant feeding, money-saving coupons, and helpful hints on how to get ready for your new baby. Free from Carnation. That's 1-800-538-8400. Call today.
One morning, I shot an elephant in my pajamas. How he got in my pajamas, I don't know.
There were 4 guys who made Marxism funny, and it took 63 years for them to get to Comedy Central.
And if you take cranberries and stew them like applesauce, it tastes much more like prunes than rhubarb does.
Groucho, Chico, Harpo, and Zeppo, starring Animal Crackers, today at 2 only at Comedy Central.
What? Does she know what she's getting, Spock? Your mother was a computer, and your father was an encyclopedia.
My mother was a teacher, and my father an ambassador.
Knock it off, you two. Aunt Ann and Lemon are calling.
Now remember, Hobie, you stay away from the kids down by the liquor store.
Hey! Baywatch can wait for now, Frank. With the money we earn from this week's invention, we won't have to watch Baywatch. We'll be able to live it.
So that means I could be just like David Hasselhoff. I better practice sucking in my gut.
You're one to talk, eh, Frank?
Hey.
Well, Booby, our invention this week is based on those new high-priced TVs that allow you to check out several other channels on the small screens while you watch one program on the big screen. Our invention goes that one better. You see, it actually allows you to check out and see what you would be doing in your life at that moment if you weren't at home watching TV. It's called the U-View. Check it out, Frank.
$180 coming to you for only $29. Quantities are limited.
Hey, it's a beautiful, bright, sunny day out, and what's this? Michelle Pfeiffer, Deborah Winger, and Holly Hunter are motioning for me to come over and join them in a game of touch football? Wow. They needed a 4th player, and I just happened along. Wow. Hey, that's Elvis Costello. He just happened to walk by, and it looks like he's asking us to come over to his house to hear some new songs he's working on. Wow. So that's what would have happened if I had gone out today. Boy, I'm really glad I stayed inside to watch Baywatch.
Oh, try that. I'm sitting in a Perkins looking at a menu. Well, that doesn't seem to be like I'm missing anything for the... whoa. What? Oh, Henry Kissinger and Richard Nixon are shyly approaching my table. They're shaking my hands and patting me on the back. Henry's giving me a Kissinger and Associates sweatshirt. Nixon, what is he doing? He's pointing at the menu. Ah, he's recommending the club sandwich. Oh, I do love this, Frank. But not as much as I love sitting at home watching Baywatch.
Oh no, I'm in big trouble. I never should have hung out with the kids down by the liquor store.
Well, sirs, our invention may look like just an ordinary Weber grill, but it's much, much more than that.
Yes, it's the Andrew Lloyd Weber grill.
Hey, everybody, come and get it. I got a whole ream of Andrew Lloyd Webber scores, and they're all ready to barbecue.
Yes, now you can take out your aggression on the theater world's most inescapable troll-like composer.
Yeah, just stick any of his many overblown scores in the Andrew Lloyd Webber grill, and they'll burn quickly and efficiently.
Whether it's Cats or Phantom of the Opera,
Starlight Express or Evita.
Hey, wait, I kind of like Evita.
No time for sentiment, Joel. We've got to burn aspects of love and chess.
Hey, wait a minute. Andrew Lloyd Webber didn't write chess. It was Tim Rice and those guys from ABBA.
Oh, I think the Andrew Lloyd Webber grill can handle them. And we might as well burn the score to Annie while we're at it.
Hey, what do you think, sir?
Oh, man. Elvis is holding up a picture of Andrew Lloyd Webber and making fun of it. Holly, Deborah, Michelle, and I are having a good laugh at his expense. We're having a great time. Why did I stay inside today? Why? Oh, wow, McKenna's Gold is on.
Well, Joel, your experiment this week will make you wish you were singing duets with Patti LuPone at Mandy Patinkin's house. It's an experiment in padding from Roger Corman, and it's called Swamp Diamonds. But first, a short film called What to Do on a Date. You should be able to relate to that, will you, Frank?
Shh. All right, who wants an overture?
I need to know what not to do on a date.
Does she have a PhD in dating?
Oh, no, I knew it. This is like having your mom tell you about sex.
These two are on a date?
This is a story about what to do on a date.
Goofus and Gallant?
It begins one early summer afternoon. It begins with Jeff.
Good one, Jeff.
And Kay.
And a human ear.
And Nick.
I meant to do that. Bye, Nick.
What a loser.
Of course, you may not have a problem about what to do on a date, but Nick, well, he has a real dating problem. If he took Kay out on a date, what would they do? Where would they go?
Dennis!
No, you can't inject puberty. It has to happen over time.
Jeff, I'll get my tennis racket.
Okay, Nick, but hurry.
And Jeff, would you quit stalking me?
Betty wishes he had a life. Man, what a loser.
My God, Kay's been missing since last February!
Hey, what about asking Kay to come to the community center with us on Friday to fix up that scavenger sale? We could make it a double date.
You looked in my book, didn't you?
What? You heard what I said.
No place to take a girl on a date, helping to fix up the scavenger sale. Is it?
Why not?
On a first date?
First date?
Yeah. Well, Kay's a swell girl. I was thinking of calling her. Maybe ask her to the show Friday. Good picture. Wagon train.
Well, hurry up and call her and let's get going. I still have to get my things yet.
Call her now?
Sure. You know the number, don't you?
Okay.
But I've got a Forever Plaid audition.
I'm kidding. Hang up the phone.
With each dial, he comes closer and closer to the most humiliating moment of his life.
What if she says no?
She will.
Oh, hello, Kay?
No.
This is Nick Baxter.
No. Oh, hello, Nick. How are you?
I heard inside.
Fine, thanks. Say, Kay, next Friday, would you like to see Wagon Train at the movies?
I didn't think so.
Oh,
Bye.
I'm sorry, Nick. I suppose you've got your mind made up to see it?
You've seen it? She's already seen it.
Hang up.
Well, ask her about the scavenger sale. Go ahead.
Kay, you wouldn't want to help get the scavenger sale ready at the community center, would you?
How many ways can I say no? Oh, I've been hearing about that. Yes, I'd like to very much.
Is it okay if I bring my boyfriend Dave?
You would? All right. I'll call for you then. About 7? Bye.
I better change my pants.
I sure didn't think she'd go to a place like that for a date.
With a loser like me.
Where's my racket?
I should spank myself.
Oh, ready?
You know, you better think some more, fellow, about what to do on a date.
She said yes, okay?
You think she'll have a good time? What do you suppose I'll have to do? You know who else?
Oh, yeah, who wouldn't have a good time?
June is busting out all over.
Aaron Copeland throws a party.
Now, you may not have thought of this sort of thing as a place to take a date, but it looks like it could be fun.
Doesn't it? Doesn't it?
Boy, this is fun with the used lamps and the festoonery. Oh.
This party is getting out of control.
A group doing things together.
Hurts.
Pretty good idea for a first date. Plenty to do, plenty of people to talk to.
Plenty of opportunities to screw up big time.
But let's see if Nick and Kay are enjoying it.
No amount of work to make this thing look any older.
Boy, that is an old-timer.
The dust comet proves to be a major miscalculation on Kay's part.
It is an old-timer. What was I thinking? Stupid.
Kay's worked on the kill floor. She knows where to deliver the blow.
Can you help me put this sign up?
Oh, sure.
Sure, I'll do everything. This relationship is suffocating me.
I can't quite reach that far.
How's this?
Oh, look at this gangly oaf.
Thanks.
Oh, ow, son of a... Oh.
Say, Kay.
Will you marry me?
Are you really having a good time?
Of course I am. I'm glad you thought of coming here.
So am I.
I remember when I was that age.
Yes, it was a good idea.
Okay. How about helping with refreshments for the gang? All right.
The Crips or the Bloods?
See you later.
Oh, yeah, oh, sure.
Sorry it didn't work out.
Got any more tacks?
I think they're over there by the door.
I gotta cut him loose.
Yes, it was a good idea to come here.
At first.
How does Jeff get ideas like that?
From the voices inside his head.
What's this? Maybe this is where Jeff gets ideas.
The lunch menu?
A list of coming activities. A bike trip. That could be a lot of fun. A chance to do things with a group, to get acquainted.
Now, is this fantasy?
It does look like a good time, if your partner likes it.
That's a big if. One bad idea could mean the end of your relationship.
Would Kay enjoy a bike trip? Or a weenie roast?
Nick, no!
Another group date. A chance to learn the give and take of working and playing together. Not much arranging needed, not much expense. And that can be important. Could be a fine date, if Kay would like it.
KKK, what about my needs?
Go to a baseball game. A date that's not too involved, one you can carry through comfortably.
Nope,
And
Nick
there are all
strikes out.
sorts of other sports events. Inexpensive dates, most of them. Swimming meets, for example.
Are very dull.
You can find many good
Hey,
ideas.
our
for
luggage
dates.
is here. Woo!
Dates that give you a good chance to get acquainted. And dates that you don't have to worry too much about in advance.
Nick, snap out of it.
It was a good deal coming here tonight, double dating with Jeff and Phyllis.
But mostly Jeff.
When all four are good friends and enjoy the same things, double dates can be lots of fun. Or you can ask Kay to go on dates with you alone, if you plan for what she enjoys.
Hey, you loafer. What are you doing over there?
You're right
Oh,
there.
I thought you were talking to me. Sorry. Awkward.
Fine thing. As soon as Kay isn't around to supervise, you go off on a vacation.
You know, Maestro, I don't think your date ideas are so original.
What?
About what to do on a date, I mean.
I'm sorry.
What I'd like to know is, how can you figure out what a girl would like to do? A certain girl, I mean.
Well, you might ask her.
Oh, I should have thought of that.
Yeah, Nick's looking for you.
Oh, jeez, hide me.
Is he good company? He always seems so quiet.
We get along all right. He's got a good sense of humor, and we haven't run out of things to say yet.
He will.
He's kind of cute. You gonna date him again?
I don't know. Besides, he hasn't asked me. George, get out of there.
I'm hungry.
If you want to do something, take the Cokes out there.
Okay, come on, here you go.
All set?
I think so.
Why can't Nick be fun like George is?
Come on, we eat. Let's go.
Folks. The sensuous pagan ritual begins.
Hi, stranger.
I decided to come out of hiding.
Is she Salman
Hey, this
Rushdie?
looks good. You make the sandwiches?
Landry will get you no place.
Nick, other people have to eat too.
Boy,
I sure love being a junior G-man.
all these sausages. Boy, I can't remember those sausages.
Oh, Nick, you take me to the best places.
Whoa, Nick got back.
Your table, madame.
Thank you,
Boy,
sir.
they're a regular Tracy and Hepburn up there. Look at them up there, over there.
This is fun, isn't it?
Yeah. You're sure you like to do things like this?
Sure.
What do you
I
want
thought
from me, Nick?
all girls wanted fellas to take them to fancy places, spend lots of money.
Not this girl.
You know, I sort of like things like this, too. You won't laugh. I like to go on bicycle trips, too. Do you?
Sorry.
And miniature golf. Do you like that?
Yeah, and weenie roasts and square dances.
And baseball games and taffy pulls. I think they're swell.
Say, you like to do lots of things, don't you?
Hey, you read the list too.
Say, Kay, next Friday there's gonna be a weenie roast, or there'll be a bowling party if you'd rather do that.
It won't work,
Or
Nick.
we could go to the band concert.
Oh, I'd enjoy going to the weenie roast very much.
With someone
Unless
else.
You'd rather go bowling.
No, I'd rather go to the weenie roast.
Let's not fight, Nick. It's our first
If
date.
Jeff goes with Phyllis, we could double date with them.
Hey, Nick, hey, come on, we're gonna break open the ice cream.
Okay, be right there.
Ice cream? I love this party.
About Friday?
Yes, Nick, it's a date.
Hey guys, what's a weenie roast?
Yes, there are lots of things to do on dates. If you know how to look for them, if you plan them with the other person in mind, and if you really try to make sure each date's a good time. If you do these things, you'll know what to do on your date.
But if you're an AV geek, don't even kid yourself.
Had this been an actual date, you would have been instructed where to go.
And about that Somalia deal, why are we giving them rice and grain? Kick some grain out of the airplane. Just, you hungry? You want a sandwich?
Watch Comic Justice with host AJ Jamal, part of Comedy Central's new fall season in July.
All your life, there's been a little voice inside your head telling you to get a world-class sports car. Now, that little voice is screaming. Lease the legendary Nissan 300ZX for $1,000 down and $399 a month for 36 months.
It doesn't matter what comes, fresh goes better in life. With Mentos fresh and full of life. Nothing gets to you, staying fresh, staying cool. With Mentos fresh and full of life. Fresh goes better. Mentos freshness. Fresh goes better with Mentos fresh and full of life.
Mentos, the fresh maker.
Spartan School of Aeronautics is ready to help you launch an exciting career as an A&P technician, quality control expert, avionics technician, pilot, or communications technician. According to FAPA, between now and the year 2010, there are going to be over 100,000 job opportunities, and Spartan can give you what it takes to be part of this exciting, rewarding industry. So pick up the phone, call Spartan now, and let your career take off.
Start your aviation career. Call 1-800-839-4700. 1-800-839-4700. Call now.
Being a fan is tough when your team isn't the home team, especially when I try to find coverage of my favorite team in the local paper. I'm lucky if there's even a box score. Well, if you're like me, you'll be happy to know there's one publication that'll make you feel right at home. The Sporting News. You'll love the Sporting News no matter what team you love, even if it is the home team.
Call this number now and get 4 issues of the Sporting News free. You'll get opinions and strategies, transactions, trade rumors, injury reports, and the lowdown on the minors. Plus football, basketball, and hockey all year long. Call now and you'll get 4 free issues. If you like them, you'll get 24 more issues at this great TV price. If not, just mark the bill, cancel, and owe nothing. The 4 issues are yours to keep.
So call now for the Sporting News, the publication that treats every team like the home team.
Call now and get 4 great issues of the Sporting News free.
Call 1-800-862-1000 now.
Better diction than Rather, but then who hasn't? Posher than Jennings, but then who isn't? Cuter than Chung, but, well, I'm Christopher Hitchens, host of Everything You Need to Know.
Premiering tonight at 10 here at Comedy Central. Here at Comedy Central, coming up at noon, watch the Saturday Night Live Mother's Day special. Hi, Mom. At 2, it's the Marx Brothers in Animal Crackers. And at 4 o'clock, watch Alan King as he goes inside the comedy mind of Robert Townsend.
So I guess the sculptors and the painters got together and did this thing.
Yeah, but you got to watch out for those Axis artists, you know.
Yeah. The bassoon will be played by Marie Windsor.
Ooh, swamp diamond, down, 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 down.
Boy, really perky music here, huh?
Oh, touch Connors, I don't think I want to.
The credits were done by a Black Velvet artist.
Camille Claudel.
Introducing and saying goodbye to Jill Jarmin.
Is that supposed to be an example of my headache pains?
Night Gallery, the Lost Episodes.
Oh, I know. These are JJ's Good Times paintings.
Oh. Ooh. Women in cell block H.
I feel like I should take Prozac after hearing this music.
Oh, Roger Corman, this is going to go down hard, guys.
To be like the Corman, to live like the Corman.
It's a Pink Panther movie.
Well, whatever it is, it's got pretty lousy animation.
Apparently they've seen the How to Date short.
Well, there goes the PTA conga line.
That's not Touch Connors, that's Mike Connors.
I love you so much.
You think so, huh?
Well, honey, I'd just like to stay with you forever and ever.
Maybe your daddy told you my oil well looks good, huh?
That's dirty.
However can you say such a thing?
I was only kidding.
A holiday is declared when Touch Mike Mannix Connors arrives in town. Da-dun, da-dun.
Beginning of the Crew of Rex. Yeah, they're the clubs that conduct the carnival.
Wow, really festive colors for a Mardi Gras, brown and yellow.
Welcome, everyone, to my corny kingdom.
And coming up, the Miss Hathaway Marching Band. Oh, Mr. Drysdale!
Sorry, folks, I don't know how this float got into the parade.
Yes, master, I'm your love slave.
Yes, I'm a Q-tip. Please do not insert me in your ear canal. Thank you.
Rats.
Cigars? Cigarettes?
Hey, how many times can Washington cross the Delaware?
Viva the fold-out couch! Viva the fold-out couch! And now our tribute to Yellow. Yellow.
You know, it's so exciting, it just leaves me perfectly speechless.
Did I tell you that I've got my eye on some new oil land?
Oh, really? Well, where is it, honey?
Middle of some of the meanest country in the world.
Serbia?
Where's that?
Swampland, bayou country, jungle.
I didn't know there was such a thing around here.
Where did you come from?
I sure would like to go and see that jungle with you.
Oh, I doubt that. That's real wild country for such a pretty young lady.
Hey, it's Dinah Shore.
I guess those are just the horrors of being with a wildcat oil man.
Yes, I'm the shell answer man.
I'll bet you don't think I could take it.
Maybe.
But I could.
Think so?
Why don't you let me prove?
Please don't touch Connors.
I could do anything, as long as I was with you.
Tonight on Mannix, Touch Connors finds intrigue and romance in bayou country. Da-dun, da-dun.
You want to go to the bayou?
Son of a gun, gonna have big fun.
Think your daddy will let you?
Oh, he'd let me do anything with you. He thinks that you're going...
Whoops.
He thinks that you're just wonderful.
Yeah, we might try it at that. Come on, let's go.
Da-dun, da-dun.
Why, there's Dad now.
Honey, will we go into the bayou all alone? Just the two of us?
No, baby, we'll have to have a guide.
Oh, you can find your way without any old guide.
I'm not sure I'd live to tell the tale. Come on.
This is getting steamy.
What's the matter?
I'm sorry, mister. I didn't mean to scare you, little girl.
And don't jump out and start pulling people.
Be a sport, will you, pal? Be a sport. Give me a little money for a cup of coffee.
Yeah, okay, Senator.
Sure. Here, buy yourself a dozen cups. Black.
Is it okay if I just get a couple of cups of coffee and maybe some donuts? I'm just going to stir a bit of half and half in it, okay? Okay? I'm a criminal.
Played Touch Connors like a piano. Hey, Mr. Mailer, how's the dad going?
Hey, it's Pope Ed Asner. Let me kiss your ring low.
Hello, everybody! Hello! The king commands you to get me another drink.
Well, here's a novel idea. The parade stays still and the crowd moves. It's a new concept from Conglomco.
We're crayfish. Crack us in half and suck the meat out of our tails. Ha 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 ha.
The banana splits haven't aged very well, have they?
I do not know what we are. Perhaps we are gauchos. Ole.
Gay caballeros. Ooh. And this must be Children of Paradise all of a sudden.
Whoa.
Boy, the joy is just pouring off those clowns.
Mm-hmm.
Man, this looks like home movies of my parents' wedding.
A great place for a date, eh? Hey, look, it's Fred Mertz in Gigi.
Lick it up, eat it like a piece of cake. What do you think?
Can you see all right, baby?
Oh, just perfect, honey. Hey, buddy, could you spare a little old dime?
Wait, I just gave you some.
Hey, what gives?
Hey, just a minute. You get quite a bit of my money, didn't you?
I don't know what you're talking about, bud.
Come on, hand it over.
Let go of me.
All right, Charlie, let's go see the judge.
I'm a lot like you were.
Ah, great, Joel. That was really great. Look, I gotta go. I got some stuff to do.
Oh, no, hold on a second, Crow. We're gonna do an old Simon and Garfunkel tune called The Boxer, and you can help me by singing the la 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 parts, okay?
Oh, boy.
I am just a poor boy.
Hi, Joel.
and...
Crow.
Hi.
Tom Ciro, hey, buddy, old pal, join us.
Okay, sure, fine. Say, guys, saw that short on dating. Thinking of asking that gypsy out. What do you think?
Oh, Tom, are you sure you want to do that? I mean, I'm positive Gypsy likes you as another fellow robot, but are you sure she wants to go out on a date?
Nonsense. I think she'd go out with you in a minute, Tommy Gunn.
Yeah?
Yeah, you've heard of a mercy date.
Hey!
Crow, come on. She's probably just busy running the higher functions of the ship.
Yeah, he's right. Yeah. Besides, after the intense discomfort of your almost sibling-like relationship sends the date into the crapper, you'll feel the hot sting of embarrassment on your cheeks for months.
Okay, I guess you're right. Stupid idea. Just wanted to see what all the fuss about dating was. Gee.
You know, Tom, it probably wouldn't hurt to ask her.
Really? Yeah. Okay. Any advice?
Yeah, just be yourself. Don't get nervous.
Don't invoice her for your expenditures on the date.
Yeah,
Okay, good.
I probably wouldn't show her my Hummel collection just yet.
Point taken.
Avoid boring her with your knowledge of war atrocities.
Duh, I'm not stupid.
You know, Tom, you're going to need someplace to take her.
Yeah, Not a lot going on up here, though. Weenie roast is right out.
Is hardcore on video?
Oh, shut up, Crow. Hey, you know, I could have Coco and we could spin our Jerry Reed albums.
No, let's just give it a little thought. We'll be right back.
Turn it off! Turn it off!
Hit me!
If you're looking for more funny talk about most everything, see Mo and her friends Mouth Off.
I think that women always give out too much information. Women think I don't know whether it's genetic or what, but women are under the impression that the question, how are you, means, did you have a breakthrough in therapy?
For more of Mo and the most funny women around, watch the new season of Women Aloud. Tonight at 7:30 only at Comedy Central.
So, you want to save on long distance? What a pain. Restrictions on times of day, area codes, calling circles, and there's no guarantee you'll save. Except with the Most. It's like a 1 billion megabyte brain at Sprint. It figures out who you call the most and guarantees you savings every month. 1 month, your best friend in Alaska. Next month, your new best friend in Lahaina. Isn't science wonderful?
Now get $50 free long distance with the Most, only from Sprint.
All your life, there's been a little voice inside your head telling you to get a world-class sports car. Now, that little voice is screaming. Lease the legendary Nissan 300ZX for $1,000 down and $399 a month for 36 months.
terror than you've ever felt before. Dare you let it in your library. Stephen King's newest tale of horror, Gerald's Game. Now this beautiful 2350 hardcover is yours for just $7.95 when you join the Stephen King Library. Enjoy Pet Sematary, Cujo, Christine, Academy Award-winning Misery, plus Stephen King's newest books as soon as they're published, all in the original hardcovers, all at just $14.95 each, all with a cancel anytime guarantee. Call now and Gerald's Game is yours free for 10 days. If you're not terrified, return it and cancel. Otherwise, we'll send you a new volume every 7 weeks, each with a 10-day free trial. There's never an obligation to buy. Summon Gerald's Game now and enter the unearthly library of Stephen King.
Call 1-800-351-8500 now to get Gerald's Game. Keep it and pay just $7.95 plus shipping and handling. That's 1-800-351-8500.
We could play splat ball down in the load pan bay.
Maybe.
Well, can't a guy have a couple of drinks to celebrate? What's the matter with you guys?
Is Captain Goodrich in?
Yes, Lieutenant. I'll tell him you're here.
Say, lady, since when can they arrest the guy for having a couple of drinks during my egress?
Of course, officer, he's not drunk.
I am, too.
Is this your liver?
Otherwise, you wouldn't have been able to take this away from me so cleverly. If I were drunk, I wouldn't have been able to take it back.
Captain Goodrich will see you now.
Thank you. Officer, book him.
Why is he taking orders from a crossing guard?
Yes, I am the police chief of France, Vichy, New Orleans.
Oh, that mob out there is really something.
A little above and beyond the line of duty.
It certainly is.
Give us a kiss.
So's your plan, Lee.
It might work, Captain.
You do realize if it doesn't work, what's likely to happen to you?
Yes, sir. But the longer we do nothing, the harder it is on the police department.
People are critical. We've gone through that.
The Nardo diamonds have been missing for 3 years.
The Nardo men died in the electric chair. Their women are in prison.
Where the diamonds are, nobody knows.
Yes, the public has their ideas on that subject.
Seems to me we have to find them.
Duh.
Lee, you're probably the finest policewoman I've ever known.
Oh, pshaw.
You're right, and your plan's right. Josie Nardo and those other girls are bound to know where the diamonds are.
Of course they do.
So, if we put you in prison, you escape with the Nardo girls, you'll know where the diamonds are. I think you'll stick around and tell us what you find out.
You flatter me, sir.
What do you think you ought to send me to jail for?
Bravery.
And sweet love beyond the call of duty.
Sir, what does this have to do with the whole touch counters thing?
With the Nardo girls on the second floor.
Any electric alarms on the window?
No.
That's extra.
Now, the fence is here, a direct line.
And the
Lovely
car.
Rita, meet a maid!
Behind this clump of trees.
Every night?
Every night. You pick your own time of departure.
Sooner the better.
It's got to be shooting, Lee. We'll miss.
I hope so.
And you're going to be pursued. Unsuccessfully, of course.
And from there,
Story of my
they take
life,
me to
sir.
the diamonds.
I'll give you all the protection I can. But we've got to be careful. Slightest suspicion, they'll kill you.
Yes, sir.
Well, can I drive you to jail?
Sergeant Morrison will take you to the prison tomorrow morning.
Thank you, sir.
And I have to get back to my ship.
You're taking on a mighty big job, Lee.
I guess I can't resist my share of the diamonds, sir.
Good luck. Goodbye.
Goodbye, sir.
So, no kiss, huh?
Hey, it looks like a Catholic grade school.
Our Lady of French Guiana, from which there is no escape.
Jacques!
Will you get out of my way, or do I have to beat you out of here?
Yeah, Beverly, go get her!
I'll leave her alone. Stay out of this. Leave her alone. She got in my way. Want to knock somebody around? Try your own size. Like who? Me.
Hey, that does make a lot more sense.
Why don't you shut up?
It's Lucy and Viv in the big house.
Welcome to Dye Job Theater.
Well, if you two ain't a sight for sore eyes.
They're all doing a nickel at
I don't know
UPS.
about your eyes, but I sure got a sore back. Not from working.
Whoa.
What's up, Susie? Well, just thought I'd drop around. Get yourself put in the brig for being down here. They may be a trustee. Huh.
Typical.
We got a new roommate.
Name's Leona.
Boy, they sure like to make trouble for us, don't they? She's crazier than a bedbug. How can you tell? She's only been here 3 hours. She wants to go over the wall. Huh. Don't sound so crazy to me. So we let her climb over the wall, they shoot her, and we're rid of her.
Ooh, yes, Mrs. Elbajoint.
Guys, it's a prison slumber party.
Yeah, they use razors in the pillows for the pillow fights.
Okay, I'm a cop, don't hurt me.
When moms go bad.
Move it. Shut up. Oh, both of you shut up.
They're all strung out on Correcto.
Don't you know we're very hard to get along with? Well, I wasn't thinking of a pleasure trip. Oh, what were you thinking of? Suicide?
No, you have to guess.
The Nardo diamonds.
Wouldn't you just like to get your hands on them?
Wouldn't you? Look, we've been in there for 3 lousy years. What makes you think right away you can crash this joint? Well, I did something you 3 girls didn't do.
She was deloused.
Man, I didn't think we'd miss nothing.
Such as what?
On my way in, I planned a way out.
Oh, we should have done that.
Yeah.
Which twin has the Tony?
Cool it, the RA's coming.
Like a prison filled with Wendy darlings.
Bring me that case of tea.
And the head of Alfredo Garcia.
The true story of Land's End.
What makes you so sure we'll split with you? What makes you sure that I'll take you with me?
Anyway, be quiet about our secret plan.
He'll be there. Who's putting it there? None of your business.
Well, who else will be there? Can I bring Susan from Cell Block 8?
Boy, she sure thinks she's hot. I think she is too, if she can get us out of here.
Sales have gone up since she's been here.
Back now to Vinyl Window Theater.
See, they come apart, but keep it a secret.
We've been doing a little planning, too. It's a long drop. What's the matter? No guts? Takes more than guts.
Still, it
So after
does
we
take
make the
guts.
Drop, we need your car. How much are the diamonds worth? Any fence will give us 200 grand. Can you find them? I can find them. I get 50 grand. Yeah, 50 grand.
So if you ever have to leave, that's how to do it.
There and back.
It's morning in Joliet.
I can hardly sleep. How about you? I'm so excited.
We're going to be the first ones in line for the scrambled eggs.
Hooray.
Wait a minute, it worked yesterday. I don't know what happened.
Well, it was loose, so I welded it back. Oh.
These women are actually escaping in Easy Spirit dress pumps.
No one has ever escaped from Stalag 13.
Of course not.
Tell me, boy, what day is it?
It's Christmas Day, sir.
Oh, bright young man.
What's with the Get Smart music?
Okay, let's go.
Don't forget to bring me a Dove bar.
This is riveting.
Off belay!
Wait, we can't leave. They're having cream corn today.
Oh, why am I thinking of Joe Theismann?
I hit the bell on my way out. I hope that's okay. Sounds like the Foley artists are chasing us. Let's hit it!
The kids in the hall escaped from prison.
Jachtu del damen amerikanski vantarskavon. Kravus. Schnell.
Hey, let's take this one. This one's nice.
Ooh, budget rent-a-car is so convenient.
Oh, and it's so roomy. Such a nice car.
Oh, and look, it's so clean.
The floor mats and everything.
Is that
Ocean? That new car smell.
Oh, the Wells Fargo way. Oh.
Look out! Boy, I sure do wish I had a gun. Ouch! Take it easy. What's the matter? You hurt my arm, that's what. Oh, that's tough. What's that turn?
That one?
Ladies, it's a big car. You can spread out a
Where do we
little.
go from here? We're losing them. Turn left, half mile up.
I'm up for something chickeny.
Louis Blanc? Yeah. Hey, you think he'll give us something decent to wear and some lipstick? Good enough for where we're going. And giving up. Boy, I sure do wish I could have taken a couple of shots at them.
Hey, and a couple of shots, a couple of shots, a couple of guns.
He will if he knows what's good for him. How long do you think it's going to take us, Josie? Well, there's a couple of days with the boys. I don't see how we can do much better. On foot?
In these shoes?
On foot, it'd take about a couple of years. Louis will give us a boat. We got a few things on Louis.
Yeah, we saw him coming out of Lend Me a Tenner.
I'm spritzing. Any of you mugs got a problem with that?
What's on your mind? Nobody has any guns yet.
Hey, no, wait, it's any guns, a couple
For
guns,
me,
couple
you don't
guns,
rot in jail.
guns.
I want to make sure I get that 50 grand. We keep bargains.
I just thought I'd tell you.
Hi.
I'm a good shot. If you try anything, I'll kill all three of you. And if you try something, we'll kill you.
Well, I guess I had that coming.
Now that we've bonded, let's go.
Well, this is gonna be fun. Oh.
Hi, I'm Bill Maher, and this is Bessie. Bessie's a cow. You probably think cows feed a lot of people, but the truth is they starve more people than they feed. By ruining the environment and grazing land, and in India, walking down the street is a god, well, some poor slob starves in the gutter. Sacred cows, they look sweet, but they're dangerous. I don't think we're not on to you, Bessie, if that is your name.
Watch Politically Incorrect tonight at 8 p.m. here at Comedy Central.
Only one great tasting juicy flavor really gets you moving.
Get your friends geared up, grab a stick of juicy fruit. The taste is gonna move ya. Juicy taste, going strong. The taste of juicy fruit is gonna move ya all day long. Juicy fruit is gonna move ya. Soft and sweet, gets right to ya. Juicy fruit, the taste is gonna move ya.
Four nearly departed souls are attached to Thomas Riley.
We were supposed to have you help finish things for us.
Now, who you see...
I want your body. No, that's not funny.
...isn't always who you get.
I have no idea how long I've waited for the chance to, well, you know, to...
Robert Downey Jr. and Charles Grodin.
We can do this. This is gonna work.
Don't you give me attitude. I'm a mother.
Heart and Souls. Rated PG-13. Special sneak preview Saturday night.
So, you want to save on long distance? What a pain. Restrictions on times of day, area codes, calling circles, and there's no guarantee you'll save. Except with the most. It's like a 1 billion megabyte brain at Sprint. It figures out who you call the most and guarantees you savings every month. 1 month, your best friend in Alaska. Next month, your new best friend in Lahaina. Isn't science wonderful?
Now get $50 free long distance with the most, only from Sprint.
Are you ready?
Wavelength. It's the place to get the 411 on music.
Belle, Biv, DeVoe.
Lifestyle.
I'm gonna get a navel piercing. See right here.
Gossip.
Yo, Madonna! What's up with them stripes?
Straight talk.
We've got good students doing bad things.
And celebrities.
Are you tired of each other yet? Yeah.
Wavelength. It's like a talk show, but cooler.
Check your local listings for time and station.
You can enjoy the world of beauty, excitement, and adventure. All these and more can be yours in the wonderful world of art. And with this art test from Art Instruction Schools, you can find out if you have the interest and desire needed to become a serious art student. So to get your free art test without cost or obligation, call this toll-free number now. Call 1-800-862-1000. That's 1-800-862-1000.
Honey? Shut up, Iris.
It's lovely.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
Just lovely.
Yeah, I'm gonna dredge it and put up condos.
But then, of course, after you got a few little old oil wells, you wouldn't have to spend any time on an ass.
What's that? Hold on, I got a big wax ball up here.
Will you?
There.
No, I guess not.
Nice little scene.
Oh, the two plots are on a collision course.
Really a great time to spring a leak. If I ever see that lousy Louie again, I'll break his neck. Josie, what do we do now? Hitch a ride, I guess. Hey, wait a minute.
We don't have to do anything. Here comes Touch Connors.
Hey, look over there.
Gun girls in primary colors.
Come on over here.
Stupid son of a... Get over here. We just want to kill you for a minute. Yeah, closer. Come on.
Cut it, I said.
Let's go to the boat. What's your problem, girls?
Bob, honey, I'm frightened. What do they want? Just the boat pulled into shore.
Now, wait a minute. What do you think this is? We go to
Uncle Charlie, no!
Steve, Chip, Ernie.
What's the matter with you, you crazy?
Da-dun-da-da yourself. You're no Mannix to me, mister.
Oh, I'm binding. Can't you tell I'm binding?
Oh, man, he landed right on the waxworms.
Sorry about Mr. Demarest.
You were in prison? Do you know Bubba?
What's this? Touch Connors is being helped from the field, but he should return in the second half.
Splashing water all over me.
Ow, ow, owie, oh, ow, owie, oh.
What's your dream?
Kato, no!
What's the matter? Show me away.
Oh, my fantasy!
Oh, she can't take it there. She can't take it there.
Come on, break it up!
We've got guests.
What's the matter? That guy was gonna conk you over the head with an oar, and I shot him and she jumped me. I'll hold it.
You both came to see me.
Why'd
That's
you
a
do that?
first step.
There shouldn't be any shooting. What's the matter, you chicken? In case you want to know, shots make noise, and noise carries.
Ba-boom.
There's no reason why we should attract any more attention than we have to.
Says who? She's got a point. Now quit the fighting. Give her back her gun.
Who wants guns?
I do.
No hard feelings. That's what you think.
That's what I think.
Do you like Ellie Mae?
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, owie. Oh.
Hello, breakfast!
Well, we caught it, but what is it?
You could have killed him. Well, we didn't, did we?
Oh, we should have.
Doesn't see much else we can do.
Well, I'll just wait till he wakes up so he'll know what hit him.
So what's the pelt worth?
Maybe I better not. Oh, hold it.
Will you let me alone?
You're crazy for that gun.
Knock it off.
She just wants to kill somebody, doesn't she?
Suggestion? Yeah, hold them both as hostages.
Have you held your hostage
Well,
today?
we got a long trip ahead of us. We might run into trouble. I'd like something to bargain with, and they do.
Diamonds and guns ain't enough of a bargain?
Diamonds
Get that
and
piece of rope over there.
guns.
Oh, get it yourself.
She's right. We better tie him up. Come on, hurry, Vera.
I got a little home pine.
Kind of go for him. Nice enough looking.
Stupid name, though.
I call his midsection.
Wonder who he is.
Poor little guy. I think he's lost.
Couldn't be a friend of yours, could he? You know, I got a feeling you don't like me.
You know, I got a
Hey,
feeling
I'm
you're
not
right.
dreaming.
You okay?
I guess so. What's the story?
And Channel April meets Deliverance.
Man, don't you read the papers?
Once in a while.
Ever heard of the Nardo gang?
Yeah. Heard they're a pretty rough group.
You just remember that.
Oh, thank you very much.
Okay, Red.
Oh, Bob, honey. What are they going to do to us? Shut up.
Thanks, White.
Got a good question. What are you gonna do?
Stick around, then you'll know, too.
Zing.
Kidnapping, maybe?
If you're lucky.
What's your name?
Bob?
Okay, it's Fred.
Bob Matthews. Not worth much in this kidnapping game.
Yeah, that's very discouraging. That's your wife?
No.
No.
Friend.
No.
Some friend.
Look, if you don't stop your crying, I'll give you something to cry about.
My dad used to say that.
One more girl we don't need.
What can I do for you?
Can you get us Peggy's
We had a
autograph?
leaky boat with no motor. Anyway, we like yours better.
And you're off on a cruise, huh?
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
Why'd you have to kill a guide?
For a fact.
Self-defense?
I had one other thing I was going to ask.
Well, come on, let's get going.
Okay. Ta-dum. Ta-dum.
Head upstream, keep her down the middle.
Offhand, what would you say is the load limit for this thing?
Listen, we got to have this boat back in an hour. I left my license.
Do you guys think it's possible that the video watchdog people are wrong and that Corman really is a terrible director?
God, you scared me. Oh, both of them.
Oh, sit down. It's just an alligator. Just an alligator.
Boy, we're having more fun than I thought.
GAF Viewmaster presents the Okie Fanoki.
I think they're headed for Doug Kershaw's place.
Spanish Mossy Land of Lucia.
I wonder what other names Touch Connors considered before he hit on Touch.
Thrust?
Jab.
Fudge?
Crunch.
Blast.
Smidge?
Shout.
Batch.
Scrod?
Flake.
Wink.
Sploot?
Josie, how much further we gotta go? Just till we find a dry spot to land. Hey, look at that!
Oh, Uganda. What do you know?
Hey, you son of a gun, gonna have big fun.
Not much. How about with you?
Well, my chest is falling asleep.
Don't worry, honey. It'll be all right.
That's very sweet.
Sure, you can use it.
Red, you talk too much.
Oh, cut it out.
Beverly can sure handle a Johnson, can't she?
Yeah, she can.
That looks like dry ground. We can camp over there.
Oh, it sure ain't no palace.
It ain't no prison either.
It's sort of in the middle.
Pull the boat in. Billy do this, Billy do that. You heard me.
Hey, and remember, try not to kill anyone this time.
Pinch counters?
Probe counters.
Wing counters?
Snake.
Are you complaining? Man, you know I am.
At Comedy Central, there's a new fall season. Excitement is starting to grow. We've got new shows and new episodes. We got too excited and we had to let go. Comedy Central is early. We couldn't hold back anymore. Our new fall season is coming premature. New fall season. New fall season. In July, we're premature. In July, new fall season. We're really sorry. Think about baseball. We're embarrassed. This never happened before. Our new fall season is coming premature.
In the Gretzky family, life's always revolved around Wayne.
Face-offs in 10 minutes.
We tell him to call us before every game. Collect. Of course, now he dials 1-800-COLLECT instead of 0, so we speak a lot longer for less.
It's Wayne.
It's Wayne.
I got it.
1-800-COLLECT. Dial it instead of 0 the next time you call someone collect.
We're fine, Wayne.
All your life, there's been a little voice inside your head telling you to get a world-class sports car. Now, that little voice is screaming. Lease the legendary Nissan 300ZX for $1,000 down and $399 a month for 36 months.
Steam. 1, 2, take it down. Shake it out. Stretch. Do some curls. Right foot, left foot, both feet. Get in gear. Okay, you're on your own.
Do you want to make more money? Sure, we all do. So call this free number to find out how easy it is to train at home for a better career. At ICS, more than 10 million men and women have prepared for new careers without setting foot inside a classroom. And now at home, in your spare time, you can get your diploma or your degree. Choose from any one of these courses: high school, TV VCR repair, computer programming, electrician, animal care specialist, auto mechanics, bookkeeping, legal assistant, interior decorating, drafting, hotel restaurant management, learning the personal computer, electronics, or get your degree. You can major in business management or accounting. Make this important call right now.
Call now for the free information Sally Struthers spoke about. Then decide if you want to train at home for a better career to make more money. Call 1-800-351-1500. There's absolutely no obligation. That's 1-800-351-1500 for free career information. Call now.
You're at Comedy Central. Coming up at noon, watch the Saturday Night Live Mother's Day special. Hi, Mom. At 2, it's the Marx Brothers in Animal Crackers. And at 4 o'clock, watch Alan King as he goes inside the comedy mind of Robert Townsend.
I'm a good person. I'm a great guy. I got a lot to offer. This will be fun. I'm a good person. I'm a great guy. I got a lot to offer. This will be fun. I'm a good person. I'm a great guy. I got a lot to offer. This will be fun.
Okay, Tom, you're sounding real confident. I think it's time for you to call up Gypsy and ask her on that date. Here, I'll press speed dial for you.
Thank you.
Hey, Joel. Oh, Tom.
I'm a good person. I'm a great guy.
Oh, Tom's just about to ask Gypsy out on a date, and I told him you and I would set up a scavenger sale like we saw in the dating short.
Isn't that a little weird, Joel?
Yeah, it is. Here, I'll put it on speakerphone.
I'm a guy. I'm a great person. I cover over the waterfront.
So what are you going to say, huh? What are you going to say? What are you going to ask her? What if she doesn't like you? What are you going to do? I don't think she likes you. You think he likes you?
Hello?
Oh, hello, Jitsby? Oh,
Yes? What is it? I'm really kind of eating.
This is Tom.
Who?
Tom Servo. I stand next to you on the satellite of love.
Oh, the red one.
See, she remembers you.
What do you want?
Go for it, baby.
Well, there's this scavenger sale.
What's that?
Well, it's just a scavenger sale, and I was wondering if maybe you might want to go with me to this scavenger sale.
Why would I want to do that?
So anyway, you want to go?
No.
Great!
I said no.
Please,
No,
please,
no.
please! I'll say please 10,000 times, please, 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 please.
Okay, but we leave when I say.
Oh, great! Okay, see you then. Bye-bye, honey. Yeah, fellas, you can tell right away when something like that's gonna go real smooth. In fact, you know what?
You're a good person.
I'm a good person.
You've got a lot to offer.
I got a lot to offer.
You're red.
I'm red.
He's red.
And your arms don't work.
And my arms are... Hey!
Shut up. Oh, she's not hurting you. Hand me the salt.
Set up the volleyball net.
If I say she is, and she gives me a pain.
Where'd they get the ladles and the spices?
Alligators back there. Big ones?
Oh, they're
Well, I'm thinking
tiny.
if I wouldn't like to stick my foot on top of one in the dark. Just get it ready.
In a few minutes.
Well, let's just stand here and jut some more.
Josie, how much longer you figure it'll take us to get there? Oh, a couple of days, day and a half, we're lucky.
Leaves look appetizing.
Man, I hope I live long enough to get my hands on them diamonds.
Well, they sure are holding us up plenty. They may be worth it.
For what?
We'll see.
Ah, we'll see, we'll see.
Look, if I bother you, go somewhere else.
Oh, cut it! Cut it, I said! Nobody talks to me like that. I'll kill that damn...
You're killing nobody.
Now stop it. Some of us aren't going to get out of here alive.
Oh, really? Who? Oh, me.
Food's ready. Unless you'd rather fight than eat.
Oh, shut up.
Well, this is going to be a great dinner.
You know, I feel less like a hostage and more like a friend.
Take this over to them. What if we don't have enough? We've got enough.
There's plenty of squirrel to go around.
Oh, that dame makes me sick.
Okay, who had the Granny's Country omelet with? Oh, you need coffee?
Please, I want to talk to you. Talk to yourself.
Oh, you're kneeling there. The little touch.
What do I do now? Feed him? Why not?
Does he need changing?
Sometimes hands till he's through.
Really great grub. Really great grub. Nom, nom.
Honey, will you pass the salt?
You know, I've always heard bad things about being held hostage.
Jab Connors?
Grunt Connors?
Flink.
Enjoy yourself.
I just did.
What's for dessert?
Tuna wiggle.
Come on, what's for dessert? Aren't we even having desserts?
Boy, you just can't keep away from him, can you? Better not being able to get near him.
Oh.
Wouldn't like a drink. Man, who wouldn't?
I'll have a Rob
Take a look
Roy.
at my blanket over there. You're kidding.
Oh, those kids. I've never seen them so happy.
It's not enough to slow us up tomorrow.
It doesn't get any scuzzier than
It's
this.
a long time to be in the jug.
She was in the Judds?
Hey, give me some too, you pig.
Come on, bring it over here.
After a prison break and hostage taking, it's back to the lodge for a smooth Canadian club.
Oh, no!
Oh!
Oh, Josie, this is crazy. Oh, it's crazy. Nardo girls never run around in pants like a bunch of boys.
What, they get drunk and they make shorts?
Yeah, they're Daisy May shorts.
Oh, hey, Vera. I want mine cut off a little shorter.
Ah,
Do it yourself.
the purpose of the movie finally revealed.
Yep. Oh, touch.
Maybe he goes for girls in little blue sweaters.
Maybe, sure.
Please leave me alone.
Oh, these are stirrup pants, I
Leave me
beg
alone
you.
I'll give you anything. Like what? Listen. Just get me out of here, honey, and I'll give you whatever you want.
How much?
Whatever you want.
I want your sleeveless blue dress.
1,000? 10.
And your boyfriend? You buying him too?
I don't care. Just get me out of here. My daddy will give you whatever you want.
Hear that, handsome? Your girlfriend's trying to buy a way out, but she doesn't care what happens to you.
Yes, I did, thank you.
Right.
A little off the sides.
Oh, I wouldn't wear your lousy sweater if you gave it to me. Nice kid. Still a man right down the river.
Yeah, some women have no class.
I sure miss Nicky.
Yeah. Who's Nicky?
Joey, Mike.
You can just forget about missing Mike.
Would we have a ball with those diamonds if the guys were still with us?
No. Yes,
Well, I'm
pass.
gonna have a ball without him. I'm gonna go down to Mexico and I'm gonna buy myself a town.
You're drunk. What do you want with a town?
Well, you'd always have a place to park.
I may be drunk.
Point.
I'm gonna buy a town, I'm gonna buy everybody in it, and I'm gonna order them around the rest of my life.
Why, don't you have goals?
You got a better idea?
I got a better idea.
I'm gonna start a sod farm.
Instead of find me as doctor and have him change my whole face around.
To the back.
Cut it up.
You ain't that ugly.
Ain't ugly at all, you know it. But I ain't gonna look like me no more.
I'm gonna look like Tito Puente.
I'm gonna get the old little address book. And I'm gonna start with the judge first to set the guys to the chair.
Did they all go to the same chair?
And all the folks to the jury. And I'm gonna louse them all up.
How do you mean?
Gonna break up all their happy little homes.
Boy, she really slides into her
And
sentences, doesn't she?
make their wives hate them. Their kids.
Well, I'll do something to their kids.
I'm gonna louse them all up.
I'm still with the town idea.
Good for you.
What are you going to do, Josie?
Same thing.
Penny, I got a plan. I'm gonna get me a big house south of the border. I'm gonna rent rooms to everybody that's on the lam.
The old lady in the shoe.
Sure, why not? I figure I can make a good living and make plenty of trouble for the cops at the same time.
I'm gonna star in The Mothers-in-Law.
Well, I hope to make detective before. Oh!
I just want to be by myself, that's all.
Lone wolf. You can't trust him.
Now, come on, we were having a good time.
Touch, how about you?
Girls, let's do this again sometimes.
10W40. Well, that's good, though.
I'll take the first watch. Guess he's not going anyplace.
Thanks for the drink. Sure can hold plenty of it. You don't do so bad yourself.
Want to take that across the street and get deposit?
I love you, Sir Booze. Bye-bye.
Oh, God, what did we do last night? What was in that stuff?
Oh, no, they forgot to hang the hostages 10 feet off the ground.
Politically Incorrect is the show that mixes important issues with irreverent viewpoints to offer you this guarantee. Watch it faithfully, and we promise, sooner or later, it will offend you.
Things were looser, I think, in the 50s. If you said to a girl in the street, hey, great-looking boobs, she didn't go, that's harassment, you know? I mean, today it's about going to court, you know? It's like you can't be a nice guy anymore.
Politically Incorrect, hosted by Bill Maher. Tonight at 8 p.m. here at Comedy Central.
Psst, come here. Kind of reminds you of the disco era, doesn't it? It's pretty neat. Very clever gizmo, I might say. I think it's an upper class of sneakers on the chords, I think. I load up, lace up, and I'm good to go. And all they see are these little lights flashing away. You get to see the light before you go up and slam on them. Bam! I think Grandma would like a pair. You gotta own the light if you wanna own the night.
Cooler than a a shag haircut, easier to wear than poultry, more comfortable than a kick in the head. They're Bark 2s from Bark's Root Beer. Cool, removable body art in 36 different designs. Free! Inside specially marked 12 packs of great tasting Bark's Root Beer, the one with bite. So leave your lederhosen home and make a fashion statement on your arm, on your leg, or on your head with Bark 2s from Bark's Root Beer, the one with Bark 2s.
They say you only get one chance at life. But for childhood sweethearts Missy and Johnny, true love will never die.
My boyfriend's back. He came back from the dead for me.
He's a stinking zombie, you idiot. He may be dead. Right. But his heart still beats for the girl that he loves.
I would love to go to the prom with you.
Go for it, Johnny! Pretty damned active for a dead guy. My Boyfriend's Back, rated PG-13. Starts Friday, August 6th at a theater near you.
See this? It won't make you smarter. When it was decided how smart you'd be, your credit limit didn't matter. You can't buy intelligence, okay? Well, maybe you could. I mean, no card is more accepted on the planet than MasterCard. So you could buy books and computers and chemistry sets, and that could make you smarter. And Master Values discounts can save you up to 25% at thousands of stores. And if that's not buying intelligence, at least it's buying intelligently. So maybe a MasterCard could make you smarter. We ought to get you on a quiz show. MasterCard. It's more than a credit card. It's smart money.
Hello, I'm Christopher Hitchens, host of Everything You Need to Know, the only news show about the news. It's heroin for news junkies.
Everything You Need to Know. Premiering tonight at 10 here at Comedy Central.
Okay, who's for lizard biscuits with cypress gravy?
Hey!
What? Oh, I've been shot. Oh, okay.
She's at the Y.
Huh?
I don't think she can swim.
Wait a minute, I'll swim out here and ask her if she can swim.
Just stand up. You're in the shallow end.
I see him. He's gonna get her.
Quick, Josie, cut me loose.
Wait, how's he gonna get to the pool where she is?
I'm a-coming. I'm a-coming.
Wait, that's a mud puppy!
If only David Hasselhoff were here.
Oh, that's the problem. I'll go report in.
Boy, I can't wait until all these movies come together.
Think of it.
You know, it's hard to keep your head above water when you're up to your ass in alligators.
I had a poster like that.
I've got him. No help. Boom, 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 boom.
So, you wanted to make shoes out of me, huh? I got your shoes right here.
Wait a minute, didn't we forget? Oh, my girlfriend!
She was in a pool across town. They couldn't have saved her anyway.
So, what are you doing next Saturday? Give you a lift?
Hey, it's a wet Pendleton contest.
She's a man.
I'm sorry.
Apology accepted.
Oh, man, I shouldn't done that.
Sorry for what?
Sorry for not saving her life.
Oh, her, that was a first date.
Making you risk your life.
Was that supposed to be a moment?
Yeah.
Hey, the boat handles real well now. Making good time, too.
Yes, every available man. I want that entire area surrounded.
Oui, mon capitaine.
Any man that gets too close, I'll personally break him.
Wait a beat.
Slightest suspicion, Lieutenant Hampton's through.
Hey, they traded up.
Wow, and got hats and everything.
Wait, didn't I just talk to you?
No, only
Get
one
off the phone. Let's try.
Personally tell the pilot not to get too close. He mustn't hover over the scene.
No, wait. No, I have no idea. Wait a minute. I didn't order this. I meant to put you on hold.
What's the matter with that unit on the left? All right, pull them back. We must not risk being seen.
Allez!
Milk, get your 2%, get your butter, sticks or patties, milk.
Josie, how many more 1,000 miles we gotta go? About 5 more miles. Rough, I don't want to try it at night. We'll stop at the first good place. Are you sure you can find them? You could blindfold me and I could find them.
There's an extra leg in there.
I'd like some help bending them loose. If Nicky was here, he'd be ordering you around just like he always did. You know what? I miss being told what to do. Oh, that looks like a good place. We'll pull in there.
Okay, now remember, our rule, only one dead at each place.
Hey, if they got drunk again, they won't have any pants left at all. Drink.
So far, so good. Nobody dead yet.
Go be to prison. What don't? Josie, if the cops are waiting for us, how do you figure we're going to get the diamonds out of here? Take a powder.
Sure I can't help you?
I think we can manage without you. Get lost.
Well, see you at lunch then. I'm out of here.
Too bad, nice guy. Huh, he's nothing.
Hey, any chance of promoting a drink of water?
I'll get him some.
Oh, excuse me, miss.
Come to the church in the Wildwood.
I thirst.
Have a drink.
Don't mind if I do.
Well, good, because that's what's happening.
I don't get it.
It's just water.
You will.
Just what is it with you?
Stuff.
Thanks.
Water.
We gotta get some wood before it gets dark. I'll get some.
Oh, hi.
Not you again. We can't keep doing this.
Why don't you tell me the story of your life?
Before I went into crime?
You were never in it.
Well, don't tell my friends. Are you all right?
Oh, sure, just great.
Wrist sore?
Not too sore.
So how have your stools been?
Try that again and I'll kill you. Now what's going on? Oh, I was just checking his ropes for the night and he tried to get fresh. You sure it wasn't your idea? I'm sure.
Next time we kidnap Ernest Borgnine.
How's that? Didn't have to cut off his hands.
Hi, what's up?
Says who? Cut it out, you two. Looks like your buddy
I say there's
here
too
got
many
a ghost
cooks in
for
the
this
kitchen.
guy. I always notice you're around to protect him. So what? So I don't like it, that's all. I think there's something between them.
Yeah, see? Something between them.
That's no strange.
Girls, plenty of touch to go around.
Gripes me. Well, knock it off and let's get some shut-eye. Yeah, sure, Warden. You're gonna go for that dame, don't you?
Bother you, Red?
It's orange, not red.
I wouldn't.
What? Can't get enough of that shot.
Hey, who TP'd the swamp?
As time goes on.
Keep an eye on those gators, will you? I'd like to get out of here the same shape I got in. Well, that could be improved. Yeah? Says who? Hey, is Mary coming in? Nah, she's still asleep. She must think we're working.
Whoa, hold on.
Comic Justice, the new deaf comedy show that kicks out the b-boy jams direct and hard from the streets of the hood. Boo yeah. Premiering Saturday, August 7th at 11 p.m. only at Comedy Central.
I love this place!
It's the biggest in the business, the one and only Flame Broiled Whopper. And right now you can get it with fries and a drink, the new low combo price of $2.99. 4 big sandwich combos, each only $2.99.
I love this place!
It isn't normal to get a V6 in a sports coupe this size, but that's how we build the Mazda MX-3 GS. Because we just thought something a little unexpected might appeal to you. Have you ever watched the movie you wanted to, the minute you wanted to? Learn special things.
That's all taken from jazz. Now, any questions?
From faraway places.
Oakland?
So where did jazz come from?
Good question.
Or tucked your baby in. From a phone booth. You will. And the company that'll bring it to you, AT&T.
You are here. She has the traveler's checks here. What can you do? Well, carry American Express checks for two. The only traveler's checks that one of you purchase, but either of you can use. Don't leave home without them.
I'm no expert on classical music. I know what I like.
This is one of my favorites.
Now you can get the world's best loved music in one collection. Time Life Music's classical favorites. Start with Romantic Piano Concertos. 4 piano masterpieces including Beethoven, Schumann, and Mozart. Romantic Piano Concertos on 2 CDs or cassettes for only $9.99. Use your credit card and get classics for relaxation free. Other albums will follow. Keep only those you want. So call now to get the music you know and love. Here's how to order.
Call this toll-free number now to order your classical favorites for $9.99 for 2 double-length cassettes or 2 double-length compact discs. Use your credit card and get a free bonus album. Call now or write to the address on your screen.
You're at Comedy Central. Coming up at noon, watch the Saturday Night Live Mother's Day special. Hi, Mom. At 2, it's the Marx Brothers in Animal Crackers. And at 4 o'clock, watch Alan King as he goes inside the comedy mind of Robert Townsend.
As we left the clam flowage that day, we knew that one day soon we would return to seek the wily bucket mouth. Next up, Myrna with a new carp ball recipe.
Do not bring your padding here.
Back to bayou's all clogged up.
Hey,
Raj.
Hey, Roger's getting footage for another movie.
Raj? Over here, buddy. Raj. Roger! Roger, would you please touch up with the thing?
Man, what do we do now? Well, it sure wasn't this way the last time. No, but it sure is now.
They got a flat?
Do this stuff right down the middle. Why can't we go around and take a chance on getting lost? We could be wandering around this mess for the rest of our lives, which wouldn't be long. Looks like this stuff will catch on the propeller. Do we have to roll through this?
Stop fighting! Just stop fighting!
All right, how are we going to get through this mess? We'll pull ourselves through. It's only a couple of feet deep. We'll take turns.
At touch.
That's William Demarest's paddle.
No. How long's it going to take us to get through, Josie? Oh, how do I know? All I know is there's no other way.
Giddy up. Haha. Just kidding, girls.
Hey, don't go to sleep on the job. Vera, shut up.
Why can't we just joke anymore?
That's all. You two take a turn.
Maybe they should all just walk.
Nice work, huh? Yeah.
Wait a minute, this is an actual trick. This hasn't even been edited.
With this close, we're not taking any chances, but keep his hands tight.
Chinese fire drill.
Don't make a lot of
Kinda
sense to me
slow.
why we should do all the work. Oh, this stinking swamp water stinks.
Oh, that's touch.
Why don't you two stop griping and get to work?
Give me that pedal with the thin part of the...
Give me this. I want the wide end.
I want the thin part of the pedal. Give me the header.
I have it.
I'm gonna smack you. Snag you. Old Man River.
Clear water up ahead.
Huh? Creedence Clearwater up ahead? No. And canned heat?
Well, that scene was really important.
These crises go. That wasn't that bad.
As we left the clam flowage that day, we knew that one day soon we would return to seek the wily bucket. Well, did I just say that?
Yeah. They're swamp diamonds because on account of the fact they're looking for diamonds that are hidden in the
Swamp.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be funny if it just turned out to be swamp cubic zirconia?
No.
This is really the never-ending story.
How's by you?
Fine. Yeah.
Herb Alpert plays the haunting Swamp Diamond love theme.
I could use an overdose of Dramamine right now.
Journey to the beginning of time.
You know, sometimes it's just nice to look at the scenery and just not talk.
We're here.
Where?
Man, I thought we was never gonna make it. I sure can't wait to get my hands on those diamonds.
It must be on at a Stuckey's.
It's barely more sophisticated than Catch a Thief, but still pretty good at it.
What are they, digging for a six-pack of Lone Star or something?
Hey, bring the shovel. Shovel coming up.
Hey, how long you been here?
Rope's hurting your wrist?
What wrist?
What bris?
I wish I could untie you.
I wish you could, too.
Hurry up.
If I weren't tied, we could jump him now.
Or you could all jump
Makes
me.
you think I want to.
You do.
Am I that transparent?
If one of us were wounded, we'd never get out of here alive.
Why didn't you let me in on the secret?
Come on, where's the shovel?
I'm just an average American crook. Josie's watching.
Found the shovel.
I had to look all over the boat for it.
Here's the shovel. I feel something. It's right here. I can feel it. Watch out with that thing. Ah, who needs it?
Hey, I worked hard for that shovel.
I've got it.
That straw's hard to move.
Watch it now.
Wait a minute, why did they bury a realistic clock radio?
There it is. Man, that's what I'm here for. Oh, you and me both. Open it, Josie. Open it up. Here, I'll do it. Now hold it. You want to set the thing?
Oh, smart. Ever heard of ricochet?
Oh, they're shooting it execution style. Oh.
You got it.
Oh, I hope they didn't kill the diamonds.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold it. Well, I got to...
But first, a prayer.
Peace on earth was all it said.
It's a Ronco stud setter.
Too bad you couldn't bring yourself to do a quarter of the digging.
That was uncalled for.
Oh, man, it's raining diamonds. Look, you can just wait till you get
not a good
your own share
idea.
to rain with. Oh, you can cut it out knocking me around now that I'm rich. You're asking for it.
Oh. She's always looking for a reason to wrestle. That
Suddenly
one.
it's Dream On.
It's Haley Mills and Haley Mills in the Misfits.
Ooh. Suddenly it's spore wrestling.
This is better than getting slapped.
Hey, it's a reenactment of the breakup of the Judds.
Yes, it's Delta Burke and Linda Bloodworth Thomason. Squaring off.
You know, I think this is really about more than just diamonds.
Ooh. Ouch.
You usually find this sort of thing on pay-per-view.
Man, all you can eat and a show.
Hey, Beverly Garland's bra. I've seen the promised land.
Now stop it or I'll drown both of you.
Polluted the swamp with perm solution.
Better get these things in the boat.
Oh, you see, they had to use the diamonds for fuel.
Better tie you up again.
Okay.
It's getting to feel natural.
No, you're not such a bad guy.
You're okay yourself, Josie.
Too bad you're so square. I never could figure you legit guys.
Guess I was just brought up wrong.
He's getting good at bringing that
I
on.
don't like to be laughed at.
What's the matter?
Oh, Mr. Big Mouth.
You have to hit him when his hands are tied?
I'd hate to hit him when they wasn't.
Oh, good point.
Let's get going. That suits me. Man, I'd like to get out of this stuff.
Man, where did they get all that stuff? Are they the Howells?
Hey, Josie, you figure they got the swamp surrounded looking for us? Oh, they surround us, all right, but they got a big area to surround. We'll get out of here, unless you want to stay here.
Now part 2, the trip home.
No!
Oh!
Hey, can we stop and wrestle now?
What am I thinking? I gotta get ready for my big date. Oh, what am I gonna wear? What am I gonna do? What are we gonna do? I gotta get my blazer out, my nice tie.
Gotcha.
Nice, that'll be really nice.
Not much farther, Annie.
So you see, I'm the muscular one on the left who makes a lot of the intellectual type comments. You know, they actually had to widen my seat because my shoulders kept hitting Joel.
Really? I don't remember that.
Well, of course, I monitor myself so as not to make the others look bad. Nice fellas and all, but you understand.
Tom, we better get along on the date part. I've only set aside about 2 more minutes.
Yeah, neat. You know, it's so refreshing to meet someone else who enjoys the cinema. You know, I feel people are hungry for intelligent films to talk about in, well, an intellectual way. You'll excuse me for a moment, won't you?
Oh, yeah, whatever.
I hear the secrets that you keep. Hey, Joel,
Hi.
Thanks for setting all this up. It's really helping, and I think Gypsy's really enjoying herself over there.
Great.
Hey, can you set us up with a couple of Cokes?
No problem.
Oh, and any advice?
Well, Tom, I'd probably rule out the possibility of a second date if I were you.
Yeah, I think it's going really good, too. Now, after we leave, I thought we'd stroll the Lido deck under a warm gibbous moon, figuratively speaking, of course, and then sandwiches.
Tom, I think you better check on your date.
What?
So you want to know how to make Tom cry?
Scram! Huzzah, fair maiden! Your prince hath procured an elixir fit for only the fairest of the fair.
What?
Joel brought us a couple of Cokes.
Oh, isn't that crow guy funny?
I suppose so, for the occasional diversion, but he hardly compares with the works of Yeats, Nietzsche, Dostoevsky, which of course I read every week.
Right, Tom, this was really fun, and your time's up, but I'm going, but you should stay and have fun, okay? Thanks, bye.
No, I wouldn't dream of staying. I'll walk you home.
But Tom, I only live 10 feet away.
And I shall walk on air all the while. After you, my sweet vision.
Oh, all right.
And I love her so.
These are the precious years. We'll be right back.
If you're looking for more funny talk about most everything, see Mo and her friends Mouth Off.
I think that women always give out too much information. Women think I don't know whether it's genetic or what, but women are under the impression that the question, how are you, means, did you have a breakthrough in therapy?
For more of Mo and the most funny women around, watch the new season of Women Aloud. Tonight at 7:30 only at Comedy Central.
Foster Brooks, the man who left Johnny Carson speechless.
I have a very good reason for being loaded tonight. I've been drinking all day.
America's lovable, tipsy, funny man.
And the doctor was giving me my physical a checkup.
Available on video for the first time only by calling the number on your screen.
My wife is from Buffett, just outside of Rochester.
Great family entertainment.
I had one brother-in-law went ice fishing one day, brought home 200 pounds of ice. His wife fried it, and they both drowned. I like that. I got a boat. I hit it right in the middle.
The master of nightclub comedy will delight you with the funniest video ever. Now here's how to order. Call the number on your screen and ask for the Foster Brooks video for only $19.95 plus $4.95 shipping and handling per tape.
If you're looking for a new career opportunity, listen to this. There's never been a better time to be a computer repair technician like me. We're really in demand and we make good money. The National Education Center is now offering a course to train you as a computer repair technician. Call now for a copy of this brochure. This could be your chance of a lifetime.
For a brochure, call 800-527-1300. Call now, 800-527-1300.
I didn't seem to see too much savings. But I do remember them telling me that I had made a great choice, but it just didn't work for me.
I guess I had to learn the hard way.
Have you heard? Now AT&T could save you more than MCI's friends and family. If you spend $40 a month, you could save 25% off our basic rates on calls to your favorite area code and 15% off calls everywhere else anytime. Great prices, another part of the iPlan. Switch now, it's free. Just call 1-800-582-7800.
Service is a big feature with me.
Service is the key.
I switched back to AT&T, had the service that they're obviously known for.
So back to AT&T.
I just really wasn't that happy with it, so I switched back for free.
AT&T's the only choice.
I can't go wrong with AT&T.
Prices that could beat MCI's friends and family, plus the best customer service. I is for individual. It's why so many people are switching to AT&T.
Oh, sorry I'm late. Date went great. Excuse me. Pardon me. Tell you about it later. Hey, Joe Namath. Oh.
No pants.
Oh, she's gonna put her handgun in water.
Good thing she's doing this under the cover of day.
The gun in Betty Lou's fly.
Was that a gun in Betty Lou's handbag reference?
Yeah.
Is that out yet?
Let's drop it for now.
I'm gonna turn to a life of crime. Oh, wait.
Now to put the gun with the rightful owner. She's like the gun fairy.
Oh, gracious, they'll all be so surprised when they wake up and their guns are all nice and clean.
But Santa, why? Why are you taking my gun?
Yeah, she'll probably go eat all the Nutter Butters, too.
Yeah.
While these women sleep, a pasty film is being made. So who was Betty Lou?
Drop it, okay?
It's okay, Billy. Go back to sleep.
Is Grandma here yet?
Oh, she has an early shift somewhere, I guess.
Beverly, stop. I beg you to think about this. You'll never get on my 3 sons if you do this.
Well, she's taking her pig-nose amp wherever she's going.
Think I'll leave them a can of smoked oysters and some soda crackers.
Touch, touch, thought I heard you calling my name now.
What kind of cologne does he wear?
Gee, your hand smells funny.
Want to take a trip with me? You might like it when you got there. I don't want to kill you.
Does she have TMJ?
I really don't want to kill you. I've got the diamonds.
You got the shaft.
And the guns.
I'm naming myself Touch. That's it.
You come with me and don't make a sound.
Bullet in the head or go with the psycho woman. Tough choice.
Now, wait, why is she taking him with her?
She wants it all. Wants to taste it all.
I haven't had a line in 10 minutes. I need a line. Can I just say a little one?
Oh, today I'm just gonna sleep in.
Oh, how long have I been posing?
Can someone come over here and unbunch me?
Josie!
Wake the pussycats!
What's the matter?
They're gone.
They got my gun.
Mine too.
The diamonds! That crazy, sneaky little...
She took the wax beans.
The boat. Hey, it's still here.
Why do you suppose she didn't take the boat?
Too hard to carry.
Why did she take Bob?
Couldn't you see she was crazy about him?
But she loved that boat.
Come on, let's go.
Where? Well, after her. Where else? Now, wait a minute. Very smart and she's clever. There's got to be a reason why she didn't take that boat.
In order to catch
Why
a girl,
didn't
you got to think like a
Seems to me
girl.
She wanted us to come running after her.
You can't let her get away.
Well, I'm not about to go running into a bullet either.
I don't know how she did it.
First thing we've got to do is find out where she's at. But how? We better see her before she sees us, because she'll kill us.
Just like that? Well, I guess the first thing is to find their trail.
Well, she left her curling iron. She'll be back, and we'll be ready for her.
Beverly? Beverly? Oh, I love that one.
Wait a minute, this tree wasn't here before.
Josie!
What? No,
See where they went. She probably held a gun on him.
You can tell a lot
Remember
from a
I told
leaf.
you she wasn't no good. It wasn't exactly a surprise to me. Look, if she went through this mess, I guess we can, too. Now, remember, if she sees us, we're dead, so keep it quiet.
What if we see her?
Josie, what are we going to do when we find her? Oh, beats me. Well, then why do we have to? Oh, let's do one thing at a time. Come on.
But don't push her. Don't push.
Don't you push me. Just keep quiet. Adirondack chairs.
Oh, the Uncola man should be sitting there.
Wait, there's traces of Groom and Clean on this bush.
Maybe we should split up into groups of one.
Let's synchronize your watch.
Well, at least I look hot.
You're real dishy, you know that?
How long do we play this game?
Until it's over.
Oh. Huh?
Behind here.
I got a way to get us in there, and you're gonna lead us.
How did she ever get up in that tree?
She's gonna catapult.
How did she ever get up there with all those guns? If I know Vera, she's got them lined up like a shooting gallery. Looks like Bob's okay.
I bet she's got sandwiches up there, too.
We could spread out and rush her from 3 sides. That's exactly what she expects us to do. Is she a good shot? Oh, she can hit anything she can see. Yeah, if we were to rush out there, we'd all 3 be dead before we could reach her.
Looks kind of like Jane Russell in The Outlaw.
Mm-hmm.
What are we gonna do?
Impose sanctions.
Now, she figures that she can shoot us, but we can't shoot her.
And that's bad for us, right?
Got nothing to shoot her with. That's right. So if we could shoot her, the surprise would be on our side.
Yeah, that'd be a real surprise, all right.
Come on, I got an idea.
Angels, you're going undercover at the swimsuit competition.
Wait, what was our plan? I'm all confused.
I used to make these when I was a kid. Got a couple of rats with them once.
Weird childhood.
Sure hope you can get one more.
How far do you think you can throw it?
I'm not exactly the smallest girl in the class.
Wow, what a range.
But no
And the 2
trajectory.
girls circle around. And then when I whistle like I told you, get her to take a shot at you. You gotta get her to take a shot at you, but don't do it so good you get yourself killed. Understand?
What risk are you taking again?
Man, I sure hope you can throw that thing. I do too. Now go on.
So now Eve Arden's in charge.
You know, I bet they probably missed the curfew at the prison already.
Yep. This is Kurt Gowdy. Join me, Touch Counters, and Eve Arden as we hunt for Beverly Garland on the Louisiana Bayou.
Hell?
Hooty-hoo! Hooty-hoo!
Hey, Vera!
Oh, hi.
What, are the bullets gonna fall on her?
Whoa, hot! Woo, stingy!
Hey, Vera!
I just want to know if you have any cream rinse left.
She caught it.
Oh, think I would have learned.
Top of the tree, Ma.
Why don't they come out?
I don't know, kind of weird, isn't it?
Branch counters. Uh-oh.
Oh, wow, I'm here. Saturday Night Live. You know it, you love it. Hey, just watch it. Saturday Night Live. Next, right here at Comedy Central.
I love this place!
It's not just a cheeseburger. It's the Big Burger King Double Cheeseburger. And right now you can get it with fries and a drink at the new low combo price of just $2.99. 4 big sandwich combos, each only $2.99.
I love this place!
They said the Roadster was extinct, but we made the Mazda Miata anyway. Because some people might agree that driving for the fun of it should never vanish.
So, you want to save on long distance? What a pain. Restrictions on times of day, area codes, calling circles, and there's no guarantee you'll save. Except with the Most. It's like a 1 billion megabyte brain at Sprint. It figures out who you call the most and guarantees you savings every month. 1 month, your best friend in Alaska. Next month, your new best friend in Lahaina. Isn't science wonderful?
Now get $50 free long distance with the Most, only from Sprint.
When you work one job, grab something quick, then hit job number 2. How you gonna spell relief? Rolaids absorbs excess stomach acid to stop heartburn fast. And for millions, that spells 100% relief.
Do you like to draw or paint? Or maybe just sketch or doodle? Well, if you do, chances are you have the interest needed to become a serious art student. And here's how you can find out. By simply calling toll-free, Art Instruction Schools will send you without cost or obligation this enjoyable art test. You take it at home, in your spare time, and when you've finished, you simply mail it in. Your test is then reviewed and graded by experts. So call toll-free today for your art test. And don't let the wonderful world of art pass you by. To get your free art test, call this toll-free number now. Don't delay, call this number now. Call 1-800-726-6000. That's 1-800-726-6000.
Hey, what are you doing? What?
Wait a minute, she tied him to a tree it can pull out of the ground?
Is that the tree she's in?
Hey, Snake Connors.
Oh, good catch, Beverly.
Oh, that was worse than the gun.
There goes bikini season for me.
Hoo-ha!
Oh.
Hey, he was just a Mannix fan. He wanted his autograph.
Off the 3-meter board, Beverly Garland.
I got her, come on!
Now we got a field dresser.
She's dead.
Are you okay?
A lot better than I was.
She's dead, all right, real dead.
Well, those two look like kabuki actors.
That snake almost got you.
Aha!
There's one thing I can't stand, it's snakes. Can't you get rid of it?
I didn't care much for this one either. Another second and I'd have been dead.
She shot it?
Yeah.
Before the spear got her?
No, afterwards. Last thing she did before she fell.
Redemption, ladies and gentlemen, redemption.
Funny thing. She always wanted to kill anything. And the last thing she did was save his life. The last thing she did was kill a snake.
Well, you don't need Andrea Dworkin to figure that one out.
Well, we're back on track. We lost another one at that campsite.
And as we re-entered the clam flowage,
Would you please? So this gun was actually in Betty Lou's handbag?
Would you please?
Okay, we need volunteers to get killed at this campsite.
How much further we gotta go now, Josie? Just a couple of more miles. Oh, let's go. I'm not taking any chances. They're probably waiting for us. It's gonna get dark pretty soon. I want to see when I get out of here. Come on, mister. See what you
Please, call me Touch.
I'm not interested in how you lost those girls. I'm only interested in finding them again.
I know I haven't been in the film for a while.
The slightest suspicion, and they just as soon kill Lieutenant Hampton as look at her.
$2 for the first minute? I
It
understand.
doesn't matter now whether we're seen or not. The important thing is to make contact. Sure, it's a big jungle, but we've got a big force out there.
Yeah, apparently they brought their evil in there.
Let's make that contact. All right. Dick, come in here, will you?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 20, 40, 50 million.
I can hardly wait to get to that fence and turn these diamonds into spending money.
He's cleaning her gun with nail polish remover.
How much is a cut 3 ways now? Huh, Josie? Seems to me you'd like to get to that fence too, Lee.
Huh?
Huh?
Oh, I got one of my own.
We grew up together.
Well, maybe he could give me a better price.
Boy, she looks like Vince Edwards.
Well, I guess they all pay about the same.
You never know. How would I get in touch with him?
I'd rather keep that to myself.
Well, that's a fine way to act after all we've done for you.
It hasn't been a one-way street, you know.
No, it's been more like a parkway.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I don't think it's very... Forget it, Billy. Well, we should be out of here in a couple of hours.
The movie?
It's sure gonna seem funny without you ordering me around, Josie. It's gonna seem funny without you and Vera squabbling all the time, too.
Boy, women convicts are a lot more supportive.
Yep.
Sure will.
Oh, my ride's here. Bye.
Oh, it's just my police backup.
Aren't you? They probably got this whole jungle surrounded.
So it's a jungle or a swamp?
I don't know.
Poor old Vera. She should have let that snake get Bob. What do you mean? Save us the trouble.
Oh, Josie, can't you think of no other way? He's cute.
He may be cute, but as long as he can talk, we got a couple extra murder rats.
And you got one, you got a dozen.
Why don't you just tie him up and leave him? Why should we?
What are you guys talking
Close
about?
to the edge of the jungle. A gun shall bring whoever's looking for us a running.
So what's my subtext
So
here?
sure somebody's
Hello?
looking for us.
You sure don't like gunshots, do you? Not when they attract attention and get us caught. You don't like them when they kill anybody either.
Touchback here. Really don't have much of a role anymore. Can I leave?
I wonder if you've got any guts.
Hello?
She sure don't like to see nobody get hurt.
Not when it's not necessary. Seems to me that this one's necessary.
Here's a
But the
burning.
sound will bring them. There won't be any sound. Would you like to try it?
Mumbly peg?
Why should I? It's not my idea. Might make us all feel a little closer.
Yeah. Why should we be the only ones with a murder rap on our heads?
Hey guys,
Make me feel like
don't kill
I
me,
could trust
okay? Yeah, I'm part of the gang now, right?
Thank you very much.
Okay, you two wingnuts, I'll do it.
Give me your gun. Why should I? I'll kill him for you if you want. Give me the knife. It's just a little late. Give me your gun.
Are there scenes like this in the gun in Betty Lou's handbag?
No, there aren't scenes like this in the gun in the handbag.
Did you see it?
No, shut up.
Sure, it's on video.
Would you just watch it?
Whoa, missed tunnel vision there.
Didn't you see that big beige thing coming at her?
Hey, Roy, check out the action over there.
Headbutt.
When you're a jet all the way.
Classic Mannix disarm.
Very nice.
No, really, I'm a cop. You have the right to remain silent. Oh, ow.
Oh, she's got her in a Mark Eden.
Pepper never would have stood for this.
Ouch.
Come on, into the water.
there we go.
Yeah, come on. What kind of police force is this anyway?
You send one of yours to the salon, you send one of hers to the spa. That's the Chicago way.
I said you have the right to remain silent.
Bad touch. Bad touch.
Hutch, you're crowding the plate.
That's a Spock move.
Swing and a miss, 0-2.
Ooh. She's blonde, Jim.
Now, I suppose you want to hit me too.
I think you're making some assumptions here.
You untie me?
Hey, don't
Before you
touch
do.
Connors me there.
I'm gonna have to take you in.
What? Is he a cop?
Wait.
Touch and go. They're cops.
I'll go.
Oh, he's kissing her rights.
You have the right to remain hot. Anything I have will be held against you.
Yeah, here comes the lunch wagon.
Police boat.
Don't worry. I'll stand by you.
How about pinch counts? A pat?
What about Hal?
Hell?
No.
Snake.
What are you having?
Snack? Slap.
In the Superior Court of Los Angeles, a trial was held. In a moment, the results of that trial.
Fox, their corporation, for their flaming produce washed to minks. Meyer Lansky, fiend.
Oh, for
The end.
So this bag that Betty Lou had.
Wow, Tom, that sounds great. Then what'd you do on your date?
Well,
Then I walked her back to her place.
Yeah, and?
Well, I shared more of my insights into ice fishing.
Yes.
And? Well, she basically implied that she was just dying to see me again.
Tom, that's great.
Yeah, I mean, it was so obvious. So the way she just sort of barked by, then rushed into her room, slammed the door, threw the bolts, flipped the lock, set the chain. Hey, might as well call her right now.
Yeah.
Joel, would you do the honors?
Sure.
Yeah. Yep. Kid's probably sitting by the phone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hello?
Hi,
Who is this?
it's me, Tom.
Tom who?
Tom Servo.
Tim! Oh, I'm glad you called. I don't think we should see each other anymore. Let's just be friends, okay? Bye.
That's too bad, Tom.
You okay, buddy?
Yeah, I'm fine. I mean, yeah, fine. Big deal. No problem.
Well,
Fine.
listen, if it gets bad for you, we're here, all right? Okay, listen, we got a really nice letter here. You love letters, don't you?
Yeah, I like them fine. I don't like them any more than or less than any other day. What do you mean by that?
This is from Cindy Ketterling. Let's put that up on Still Story there, Cambot.
Oh.
And she writes, my fiance and I do not watch very much television since most of it is only fit for the likes of TV's Frank. But we are both devoted fans of Mst3k. It is the only thing on television that we watch on a regular basis. Enclosed, you will find a wedding invitation. I will be getting married soon. My boyfriend and I love the show. I took him to see The Sword and the Sorcerer, and he still asked me out again. It must be true love. Also, please tell Gypsy that if she can take a short break from running the higher functions of the Satellite of Love and can shuttle down to Earth for a few hours, she can be one of my bridesmaids.
Fine. I hope you'll all be very happy together, Cindy. Oh, man. I can't let Gypsy see me like this. Is my mascara running?
No, you're fine.
Okay. I'm gonna go listen to one of my Dan Hill albums and just lay down. And if Gypsy calls, I'm on a date with Cindy Crawford, okay?
Does this mean Gypsy's available?
What do you think, sir?
Shh! I'm watching me on the U-View. Michelle Pfeiffer and I have just had a fabulous date. We flew over to Paris on the Concorde for a late-night dinner on the left bank. I drove the plane for a while. Oh, what's happening? I'm dropping Michelle off at her place. She's motioning for me to come into her place. Yes, Frank, all right. Woo! You old dog, you. Wait a minute. What am I doing? I'm looking at my watch. I'm pulling a TV guide out from my back pocket. I'm looking at the listings. I'm telling Michelle I can't stay because I have to be home in time for Baywatch. What the hell are you thinking? Stupid idiot. Don't go. Oh, push the button, Frank. Huh?
This has been a presentation from Comedy Central. You're at Comedy Central. Coming up at noon, watch the Saturday Night Live Mother's Day special. Hi, Mom. At 2, it's the Marx Brothers in Animal Crackers. And at 4 o'clock, watch Alan King as he goes inside the comedy mind of Robert Townsend.
Service that they're obviously known for. So back to AT&T.
I just really wasn't that happy with it, so I switched back for free.
AT&T's the only choice.
I can't go wrong with AT&T.
Prices that could beat MCI or Sprint, plus the best customer service. I is for individual. It's why so many people are switching to AT&T.
Can I have a gun? You said I could have a gun.
Set up a roadblock here. Somewhere between us and the observatory.
A roadblock? Why don't you just draw a line on the highway and tell them not to cross it? Gee.
Here, give me my boombox. I gotta be able. Ooh. Yep. A lot of films crashed on this curve.
Hey, check it out. It's the Tonight Show set. I didn't know that.
Oh, so that's what they do.
Geez, we're really up here, aren't we?
What do you think those are Hager slacks there?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
This is Major Baird at the Griffith Park roadblock.
You're not gonna believe where I'm calling you from. I'm outside. I'm on a shoe phone.
Oh, it's a premiere. Oh, they're gonna send out Army Archer next.
It's a used car solathon. Oh, what a feeling. Woo.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're witnessing a manhunt.
Kitla is everywhere.
The biggest man in existence. We're in Griffith Park. It's been surrounded by troops.
Big troops.
They're moving up to try to make contact.
We're hoping he breaks into song when the lights hit him.
Observatory.
It's a nice place. You should visit it sometime.
The giant is tearing people apart like bread. No, I just added that. Journalistic license and all. Anyway, back to Rebel Without a Cause. Remember, this is brought to you by True Value Hardware Stores.
Put your clothes on. It's the cops.
I want a jury to cover the mountain on all sides.
A jury? What kind of jury?
Particularly here and here.
Funny face tank. Cuddly funny tank. This is the tanks I get.
No.
That was a real Jeep joke.
Jeep joke.
Hey, get the bat signal ready.
Flashing tank, you're in.
Wait, I'm not ready. 2, 3, 4. Oh, how does it start? Oh, damn.
He's parked on an incline. You're going to want to turn those wheels, probably.
Rat Patrol, pass it on. Rat Patrol, pass it on.
Arthur! Lori! Hurry, we're leaving now!
Sure, I'd go up in a rocket ship.
Hello.
What's to stop me? They've got all the problems solved.
You wouldn't have anybody to talk to.
This kid has a rocket in his pocket, I
I
think.
wish Mom would have made me bring my coat.
Girls mature
I talked to all
faster.
the people back on Earth by radio. Maybe I'd even call you, Lori.
Lori!
Then when
Like
your father's
that.
objecting to you talking on the phone too long, you just tell him it was someone on the moon.
That wouldn't make any difference to my father.
What, are we suddenly in a different movie? What's going on?
Down there.
Maybe the Martians have landed.
The teacher's been calling us.
Let her call. Boy, look at all those searchlights.
Kitla knows you.
Some of the officers working
We couldn't have done it without him.
Order. Any trouble with the public causing congestion in the disaster area?
Not this time. They seem to be keeping the roads pretty well open for us.
Sounds like the cops
kind
of congested.
Out of the park before anything could happen to them.
That's right.
Now we really appreciate you men at a time
Don't
like this.
quit kissing up, Kitla.
Well, there's Glenn now. Oh, that's the top of the observatory.
Oh, officers, there was a
Patricia
school bus
Neal.
from Westmont Junior High up at the planetarium tonight. Did you see it come down?
All cars were checked out of the park some time ago.
Are you sure? My daughter Lori was on it. I've been waiting for her down at the corner. You see, we live in Glendale, and I thought if I picked her up here and drove her home, she could go to sleep.
Make it short,
She
sister.
has
I
to
got
get up
things
so
to
early
do.
in the morning on school days.
Yeah,
When I brought
that's
her
really
coat
great.
in
I
case
am.
she's cold.
Wait a minute and I'll check.
Thank you.
She's checking them out.
Lori!
Cut it out, Mom. I'm making time.
There's There's nothing for you to worry about. The bus is still up there, but it seems to be safe.
Can't I go through? Let me go to Laurie, please. She ought to have her coat. I wanted her to take it when she left the house this morning.
Yeah, you told me
Only
that
I forgot
already.
to remind her.
She'll be all right without it. Just you take it easy and wait right here.
Lost in the valley of the shadow of the subplot.
Laurie, Edwards, and Arthur Lang, where have you been?
Coming of age?
Over there, watching the light. There are a lot of people down there.
Let's go.
Something's the matter. Well, get in the bus. Quickly, we have to go. Look! Look at the giant!
Oh, yeah. Hi, how are you? I get that all the time.
Seen it. I'm a lineman for the county.
Kitlanu!
Wait, I think I see Humphrey Bogart and Ida Lupino. A Spielberg film all of a sudden.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for being here. I didn't know it was going to be stand-up only. I used to live in a circus tent.
Glenn Manning, listen to me. You're surrounded.
By people who love you.
It's impossible for you to escape.
We want to show you more
I
slides.
wanted to fire on you if you try.
Is that Kittler down there? I want to talk straight to Kittler.
I repeat, escape is impossible. Armed if you give yourself up at once.
Oh, I've heard that before.
Give yourself up, Glenn.
To a higher power.
Give yourself up. Surrender yourself or you will be destroyed.
I'll see they go easy on ya.
Come on, copper. You'll never take me alive.
Spotlight dance, Glenn Manning.
Hey, Willie, I can see my house.
Laurie's bus! Please let me go. That's Laurie. Don't you
Nobody
think
knows
something's
from your
got
coat.
to do something.
I've seen bigger guys than that before.
This is a job for Superman.
Hey, stop. Wait, come back. That's it.
Joyce, come back.
You still have to write Finnegan's Wake.
Hey, hold the bus.
McCloud. Glenn W. Manning, you come right down here this instant. Put that down right now. Put it down.
I'm the god. I'm the god.
I'd call this a good argument against busing, wouldn't you?
What, if you bus your kids, they might get picked up by a giant?
Oh, you can never know.
Put them down, Glenn!
This is really getting embarrassing, Glenn.
Put them down, Glenn, please!
I'll put him down.
Don't tilt it either. On the tires.
Ow! Ow!
Okay, now pick it up again. Come on, 10 more reps. Come on, do it.
Try to think! You must, Glenn, please, try to think!
You try to think, but nothing happens.
Oh my God, I'm Sinead O'Connor.
Wait here with me, Glenn! They're coming for us!
They're coming to take us away. They're coming to take us away.